The Islanders are fresh off of back-to-back wins against two playoff contenders, and it happened in their arenas. They take on the San Jose Sharks at UBS Arena tonight. So let's talk Isles hockey with Islanders beat reporter for NHL.com and the Hockey News, Stefen Rosner. Steph, morning skate just wrapped up. Give us the updates. Both Noah Dobson and Brock Nelson missed Monday's practice, but Lane Lambert has called them day-to-day. Any updates on those two, and what were pretty much your biggest takeaways from morning skate?
Yeah, for starters, Brock Nelson and Noah Dobson were back on the ice today. He called it maintenance yesterday. Now, there was some sickness going around the room. Holmstrom and Clutterbuck were sick last week. Matthew Barzal missed Saturday's game with an illness. So to us, it's probably that's what it was. Brock Nelson did bang his knee in Saturday's win in the second period, but they're both back in the lineup, so they'll be expected to play tonight. The biggest takeaway probably is that Oliver Wahlstrom is an extra. Wahlstrom did get an opportunity on the top line in Barzal's absence on Saturday night, but halfway through that game, he was dropped to the third line with Julien Gauthier getting elevated to the top line. Gauthier took advantage of that ice time and scored the game-winning goal, the eventual game-winning goal. So for Wahlstrom, he hasn't been as consistent as he would have liked, and Lambert said that there's just internal competition, so he'll be out, and he has to try to continue to find a way to work himself back in the lineup at a consistent rate. But that's the biggest takeaway. Also, Ilya Sorokin, who was absolutely elite Saturday night against Florida, will make his second straight start tonight against the Sharks.
All right, and this team's looking good, man. 5-1-2 in their last 8, including back-to-back wins over 2 playoff contenders. This seems to be the momentum that they tried to create during the early parts of the season. What would you say is different about this team the last couple of games?
Yeah, for sure. They're just finding ways to get points. Now, this road trip started against Jersey where they blew the lead late, 23 seconds to go to give the game winner. So they didn't get a point there. They go into Carolina. They also blow it with around 2.5 seconds to go, but they get the win in overtime. So they get the 2 points. And then against Florida, this was a huge win against Florida because they got a lead and they held it down. That's been the biggest issue early on in the season is getting these leads and holding them down. And they found a way to do it against Florida. Again, Eastern Conference champs last year. So I think that was the win to build on. They were without Matthew Barzal in that one. He's been red hot. He's got 2 goals and 5 assists in his last 7 games. He was named the NHL's first star of the week. So to have him back in the lineup, have Sorokin playing the way he has been, and to see other guys step up in his absence, that's the big thing there. So the Islanders, again, they're playing the San Jose Sharks tonight. This is a team that's been better over their last 9 or so games, but this is not one of the top teams in the league. And for the Islanders to have 2 straight wins, this would be a huge one to get a third one here tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned the Sharks. They haven't been playing pretty much up on the same level as the Owls. The Owls should pretty much handle business, skate away with this win. So I got to ask you, what's the keys to this matchup for them to do that?
Yeah, the key is just to build on that win on Saturday for sure and score that first goal. This is a Sharks team that if they do hang around, they could stay in these games. And we saw against the Rangers on Sunday night, that was a 6-5 win for the New York Rangers, but it was 6-3 Rangers in that third period, and the Rangers kind of sat back, and the Sharks almost found a way to complete a comeback. And again, for the Islanders, blowing leads has been pretty much their identity this year. So this is a Sharks team that even Lane Lambert said is you can't take any team lightly in this league. And for the Islanders, they know they could beat this team. They know they're better than this team. Get the lead early, find a way to hold on, stay out of the box, and just take care of business. These are one of those games where you don't have to look back at the regular season when the Islanders, maybe they make the playoffs by a point or miss. Look back at this game and go, this is one we should have had. So this should be a game where the Islanders definitely take care of business and get away with 2 points.
Yep, taking care of business and whatever presents itself. And here's an opportunity for this team to keep that momentum going. Stefen, thanks for joining us, my man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, guys.